What's up? We got
We
14.
got call the regular scheduled council meeting to order for September. I want to welcome all of our visitors and everyone watching online as well. Open up with our prayer, followed by our pledge. I ask Mr. Woods if he would lead us in prayer.
Yes, sir. Let's stand. Our Father in heaven, again, we thank you so much for all of your many blessings. We thank you, oh God, for allowing us to be here on this blessed day. For we know that every good and perfect gift comes from you. And God, we just ask now that you bless this mayor, bless this council, bless each department head, bless every worker. Dear Master, we just want to say thank you now for being so good and so kind. This we pray in Jesus' name. Amen.
Place the flag with me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Before I do a roll call, I asked if we could take a moment of silence to remember a very sweet, special lady, Miss Tracy Byram. She passed away yesterday, and she served the city on the city council for, I think, 2 terms, and sort of unexpected. She will definitely be lost. So if y'all would just join me in a moment of silence to remember Miss Tracy. All right, thank you for that, and please again be praying for her family. She would definitely be missed, and we'll be, once the arrangements are complete, Care Beth will be sending you guys out those arrangements, and we'll be there to represent the city as well. So, all right, if you will call the roll, Ms. Clerk.
Mr. Brown?
Here.
Mr. Golden?
Here.
Mr. Lau?
Here.
Mr. McKinney?
Here.
Ms. Miller? Here. Ms. Ray?
Here.
Mr. Williams?
Here.
Mr. Woods?
Here.
We have one set of minutes to approve from the August council meeting. If you guys looked over those, if there are no changes or corrections, is there a motion that we approve those minutes?
So moved.
Motion by Ms. Ray, second by Mr. Lau. You will cast your votes.
Uh-oh, here we go.
You got pointed at me. You got the bad.
I think I got bad.
No, I think it's more than one saying when it's.
All in favor?
Okay, let me see.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Moving to my reports, let you guys know we'll be closed on October 13th, so we need to reschedule that council meeting. Will be closed for Columbus Day.
Indigenous Peoples Day.
Indigenous People Day, I'm sorry, I didn't call it October 13th, and so instead, would anybody be opposed to us doing the 6th? It's Melvin Golden's birthday.
He probably won't be here then.
Look, everybody else be here, we same Melvin happy birthday. Does that work for everybody?
I think the 6
Majority of it?
works.
We'll excuse Melvin if he's partying too hard, so we'll put the council meeting on 10/6 for October. Okay. Also, October, I got to let you guys know that that'll be our bicentennial celebration the whole month of October. So a few dates I'm gonna give you, and you guys will actually get the official promotions and all that stuff. But do want to let y'all know we have some of these dates locked in. So the first date is the 12th. Will be our Miss Bolivar pageant. You'll be getting some information from that. The 18th will be the bicentennial gala. The pageant, I'm sorry, will be held first at the theater on the 12th. The bicentennial gala will be the 18th. Here at City Hall. We'll have tickets for each one of you guys. And the 19th, that Monday, I can't read my writing, what did that mean? I'm sorry, the 19th, that Sunday, is community worship on the square. The 20th, that Monday, will be a mini heat hall show on the square. That Wednesday, we'll have a birthday celebration at lunch here at City Hall. Thursday night, we're gonna have a community pep rally with all of our schools. We're trying to get the dance teams and maybe some of the bands to come out. And then Friday, we'll start the barbecue festival that Friday through that Saturday. So we'll, like I said, give you all those events in a flyer and all that, but I just wanted to go ahead and put that out and let you guys know about that. You got 9/11 celebration. I think Chief will probably talk more about that when he comes, so I'll say that for him. And then that's all I have on my report. Before I move into public, well, do we have any public comments outside of the Blossom Park issue? Any other public comments? Okay, all right, so, Mr. Woods, you know about the proclamation about Mr. Nelson or something? No,
You have, Reverend Nelson,
you said
Would
shake
you
hand,
have-
bitch.
okay. there
Oh, I'm
she's
sorry,
back
he
in the
told me
back,
you
okay.
said, so I wanted, he told the wrong person. All right, yes, so you can come at this time, well,
Johnny just asked me to be here to take a picture.
oh, okay, so you just here to take the picture. Oh, all right, well, you have the floor.
Okay,
Good evening.
good evening.
I'm standing on behalf of Reverend Nelson, and Matt Tuesday, he wanted you to come down.
He wanted me to come down. With Mr. Nelson, I always run stuff, but he ain't here.
He's in the
He
hospital.
said, come down, I know he's not
Right
doing
now.
it. He said, come down, so y'all call Mr. Nelson. He'll see the picture. He'll be looking for the picture.
He wanted me to present you this plaque.
Okay.
He was showing appreciation for you, honoring him with the street name of Crowder and Nelson.
All right.
And he wanted me to present this to you.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow, look at that.
And I think you want a picture.
All right.
You want a picture, and then
Okay.
I'm gonna get one too.
All right.
He sent him a picture of himself.
All right.
Oh, can I stand up here with the council? I want to call them in. Because he called all of them. See, we gonna copy this picture and give it to everybody.
And I won't be able to stay because I got my mom out there in the car.
Okay.
Okay, thank y'all.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Oh, this is it.
I'm gonna put it in the office next.
Thank
All right, so move on to, under my report, the public comment section of Blossom Park. I think you guys, know, but just sort of give an update, community, where we are. We, first I want to say thank you to the, religious organization that's housed at, Lake Vonda. They donated a playground equipment to the city. It's been maybe two, 3 years ago, and basically that equipment, Park Ford Park, made the decision to put that at what we always call Blossom Park, and that the Parks and Rec, Mr. Ford's group, as well as Mr. Donna Spence, we've got the playground area constructed and fenced and everything, and it's beautiful. I think it turned out real good, so commend Mr. Ford and his team putting it all together. I was also in the process of putting the basketball goals back, if you guys can remember. I know, well, I don't know that anybody was up here at the time on the board. Maybe Mr. McKinney was on the board. Years ago, there were basketball goals there, and that park was open. A slide, I think it was a slide, a merry-go-round, and basketball goal. That's what I remember. But because of problems and issues with crime and the activity that was happening back at that time, the council, I don't know if it was the council decision or mayor or whoever decided, for whatever reason, they took those goals down. When I went to put the goals back up, there was some concern from Mr. Gallen about the goals being up. So what I did, I told him that I would open this up to the council to hear discussion from the people in that neighborhood. I've had a lot of calls and, from it all, but I just personally, before I open it up, I personally want to know my opinion. I really feel that we're in a different time now, and I really would hate to punish the kids of today from what happened yesterday. I'll just say I'm committed as long as well as Chief Jones, we've talked about, in the event that it's issues, we could deal with them before those issues arrive. But patrolling, sky cops, cameras, or whatever we needed to do to make sure that the playground was taken care of, you have my word as well as Chief Jones that would happen. Now, in the event the council do not want to do it, that's fine, we'll leave it like it is, but I just want y'all to know where I stood on it, for that matter. And like I said, I think we should give the kids opportunity. If you roll back, there's goals literally on the side of the street where kids playing in the road. But that's my opinion. I wanted to be the first to say what I felt about it. But at this time, what we'll do, we'll open it up to public comment. If there's anyone here that would like to speak to it, and I know some of the council members have received emails and text messages, and if y'all want to share that, y'all can. But before we do the discussion, before we do our discussion, I would just like to have the community to come and say their input on the issue. So at this time, we'll open it up and we'll do 3 minutes for everybody and ask everyone just to be respectful of each other's time. And at this time, the floor is open. If anybody would like to speak, then you can come and do that. I will ask that you would state your name and then share your opinion.
Good afternoon.
Good evening.
My name is Charles Gatlin. Well, everybody know me as Butch, Charles Butch Gatlin Jr. And I'm one of them that don't want to see the goals put back up. The park would be fine for the kids. I wish you could bring some more little stuff over there for the young kids. I've lived over there for 49 years, and I went through all of that turmoil that you spoke of. And I would really love to see it for the young kids. Because like I said, basketball goals brings about problems. Now people don't live where I live up over there. A lot of people might live around the corner, way away from there, but they don't have to put up with all of the noise and all of the fights or whatever. Now I know you said it's a different time and everything, true enough, but still, a lot of times people come from other areas to come to play basketball over there. It might not be our kids that's in the neighborhood, but it do brings about a problem. So again, I speak against putting basketball goals, but put as many playground equipment that you want for those little kids to come and play on. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Gall. Anybody else like to speak?
Do I have to come down?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Come on down. We're not gonna bite you.
Hello, everyone. My name is LaCourtia Pugh, and I'm a resident of Bolivar, Tennessee, and I live behind Jervis on Martindale. I honestly think the kids deserve it. I have, 10, my grandma got 10 small children, 7-year-old, 8-year-old, all of them play basketball, baseball, football. And I honestly think they deserve this because we have a basketball goal at the end of my grandma's driveway. And they have to play ball out there, and I feel like a basketball court would be something that they deserve because you got the old projects, they have their own basketball court, the asphalt. You know, we have to go other places to play basketball, and I feel like if they receive that, they will be really appreciative of it. And like you said, sky cop cams, police patrolling. What make behind Jervis different from other areas?
Thank you, ma'am. See, it wasn't bad at all. Anybody else like to address the council on the?
Good evening.
Good evening.
I'm Tawanda Murden, Gatlin, Shay. That's what everyone called me.
Man, I didn't know your talking.
I've never heard
Never heard that.
That's my first name, Tawanda. My concern is, are we doing this for the youth or are we doing it for the grown people? I want to make sure that we have our youth in mind because we all know that our youth have challenges. I just want to make sure that this park is for the youth. Now, once the older people start to come in and take over, that's when I have a problem. Like my dad said, we were young. We played at that basketball court, but we had to move out the way when the older youth, as they say, the teenagers at that time came to play. Now, I already spoke with Mr. Ford about the playground area, about the big wood chunks and the extra wood that's on the fence, the shavings. Right now, for me, seeing that park is some things that we need to do before we let anyone use it. The parking area, I don't think that's enough turnaround space. Just me to pull a car in there, turn around. You're not going to get that many cars in there to park. So I'm looking at safety for our youth. Now the basketball goes, I know why my father is saying no. I even told him, hey, let's put them back to back where they can't run a full court and take over the kids' space. But I understand. I don't live over there anymore, but I understand what he's saying. I understand what the young ladies are saying about their children. And they are right. Their children play on the street, and that's not safe. But I want us all to think about the youth. If we are going to do this, let's think about protecting our youth. Thank you.
Anyone else like to say anything?
I got a suggestion.
Make sure, I want to make sure there's no other public comments first, and then we can.
Okay.
Okay, guess we go. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. I just wanted to make sure we let everyone that wanted to speak say something. Go ahead, Mr. Gold.
Well, where I look at it, you know, you got both sides. And, what if, you know, most goals are what, 10 feet?
Yeah.
Are they 10 feet? What if we made it 7 feet or something? Then we make sure it's gonna be little kids, you know? Cause the older, bigger kid don't want no little goal that low nowhere, you know? So what if we didn't, if we put the goal, we made them short for little kids, you know? And then that kind of tie into, you know, the playground, the slide and all that. Cause the bigger kids, they don't want no goal that's short. That's just suggestion.
Look, me and Mr. Ford talked about how we could probably do both, like about like it is at the asphalt. They got a smaller one there. I mean, it won't be as big as the asphalt, of course, but we could. Somebody mentioned how we could do face them back to back this way, where we could put a regulation size as well as a small one. Like that's what we. Somebody.
Can I ask a question? I'm sorry, for Shay. When you said that y'all played on them and then the big people came. So clarify big people. You talking about just older teenagers, or are you talking about adults?
Adults. Yes, that's what ended up happening. The adults came and started playing when we were younger. They took on.
So you're talking over 18? Okay. Grown folks, gotcha. No, you, come here.
We wanna talk.
What's the real name? Latoya, I'm sorry. I went to school. I just know.
Well, I have a 20-year-old. He's in college, and he a basketball player. So, yeah, you probably do have college students that gonna be back there that play ball. So, I mean, he's not a bad person. He play college ball. He used to play baseball. I got a 12-year-old. He play football, he play baseball, and he play basketball. And them little bitty gloves, them not for him. He play over junior high, so you gonna need bigger gloves than that for the kids to play in. Cause we have a lot of kids back there that play on a Bolivar middle school team. All right.
What about those adjustable ones? That may not be important. There are some goals that are, you know, can raise them or lower them.
Yeah, then you take a chance with them being torn down.
Yeah, those are
So,
probably easier to
If we
break.
could, if you saying put them back to back, if you put the smaller one here and the big one here, that's it.
And they play
That's
half
good.
court.
And how long would it take to get a sky car? Once we get the goals up.
Well, what I would
We
do,
have to
once we
budget
put the
for
goals
it.
up, we can start ordering one, but he got a mobile one. He don't like moving and setting it up, but he gonna put it over there.
Till we get one put up.
You see, he ain't excited about it. That's what it's for anyway.
I think if we need to have like signage up, we need to have, you know, saying hours posted, saying when the park is open, when the park closes. We need to let people know that let these children play, but most importantly, if your children are there, we need you to be there to monitor your children and make sure that nobody is over there running your kids off the court. So it's gonna take some investment in everybody, because we want this for our kids, but we cannot rely on the police to come by and everybody else to come by. We need this, if we want this for our kids, we gotta watch our kids and make sure that they are protected. Plus, we need to be watching the kids anyway. There's predators out here, they looking for places to find children, so we need to have our eyes on them. It's not like when we were growing up and be gone till the sunlights come, you know, the street lights come on and our parents don't know where we are. Unfortunately, we can't really do it like that anymore, so.
And I probably should have mentioned this earlier. There are some more TLC things we got to do park-wise out there. The fence is up. Well, we're gonna do a And, well, Mr. Ford's team is gonna do a walking trail around it. Mr. Keith's gonna do some landscaping, so there's some other things that, signage as well. It's gonna be something very nice, I think we'd all be proud of. Just not at that point, it won't take much longer, but that's why I wanted to have this meeting now, cause we're at the point now that, you know, when it comes to the goals and stuff like, that's gonna be the next step if we, you know, decide on it. Mr. Williams, I think you had something after you,
Yeah.
then we can, Ms. Williams.
So in my opinion, basketball goals don't create violence. People do. Again, basketball goals do not create violence. People do. Instead of punishing the youth, people who use these parks for recreational purposes, we should hold those who are creating the problems accountable. It's not just up to Chief Jones and the police department to ride by every 5 seconds. Like Councilwoman Miller said, we have to know where our children are. It's up to us, the council, the community, the police department, the fire department, everyone, Parks and Recs. It takes everyone having a vested interest in it to make sure that it's going to be successful. But you'll never convince me that a basketball goal creates violence. People do. People who go out there and want to act up and act a fool, that's on them. It has nothing to do with the basketball goal. They can do the same thing in Walmart parking lot, the other parks that we have. It's not just there. It's people who create the violence and the issues. I don't think that we should be punishing everyone. I don't think that we should be putting 6-foot goals up. I think that we should have a park and let people utilize it for everyone. Our parks aren't just for 10 and under, 12 and under. They're for families and communities, and that's what they should be used as. When you let people who create issues and problems dictate how we have parks and run our city, we've already given them everything that they wanted. And that's just how I see it. And this is coming from a law enforcement officer, as a city council member, as someone who lives here. I think that our parks should be enjoyed by everyone, not certain ages, not certain people. It should be enjoyed by everyone. I understand the issues that we used to have, but this is a new time and age. You got the police department saying that they're going to be proactive. We're going to be proactive on the council. We're going to put in Sky Cop signage and all the stuff that we need to do. But I don't think that the basketball goals are going to create the violence. The people are going to create it. But if we look at it from a holistic approach and we put in proactive steps and measures, I think that it's going to be okay. That's my view on it.
Mr. Woods?
I'm gonna make this short and sweet. The question is, would you want it at your house? Would you want a goal in front of your house?
Yes, with
Yes.
4 kids, I would. Absolutely.
If
And
you
it's gonna have to
your-
be
if you-
somewhere. It's
If you
gonna only be
have
in
your
somebody else.
children, then I can see where you would
That's
see
right.
the benefit.
Yeah, and I don't think that Mr. Gatlin got the problem. He for the children. The issue is not the children. The issue is people's coming probably in the afternoon, staying all time of night, using profanity, drinking and everything there in the park, and can't hear the television in his own house because of the noise come from the park. Come in with boombox and whole 9 yards. And the thing again, I'm asking the question is, then would you want this at your house or in front of your house? That's all I want to say on it.
I think we need 3 things. We need some safeguards in place, we need accountability, and we need structure. That's what I think that this part needs. I mean, if we put measures, safeguards in place, that's gonna take care of 90% of it. Chief Jones said his officer's gonna be proactive. We have to continue to grow. We can't let days in the past and how we used to do things dictate how we do tomorrow. I would love to have a basketball goal in Pleasant Run Park beside my house. I would love to have pickleball courts and all the other things that everyone else would love to have. I would love to have all of it. So we can definitely do that too. But I think that we're stepping up to the plate, the council is, putting safeguards in place, doing what we need to do. I just think that we need to move forward with this. I understand the issues that we used to have, but this isn't yesterday and tomorrow's not today. So.
Did you have some?
Yeah, my opinion would be that, sound like I heard somebody else was saying something up here in regards to, maybe 2 basketball goals, where one for the small kids, cause that's the number 1 goal I see, that the kids over there have somewhere to go play, rather than like the lady was saying something about out in When I go through there, I see kids out in the street playing. That's dangerous. I mean, that's just pure dangerous. And to correct that problem would be to have something where the kids can play. Now, I don't want to penalize. I don't say no grown people because I won't be over there playing, but which I guess I come under old peoples, I guess. But but I think that we need to have it both ways. Now, let me make this perfectly clear. If we do have a problem over there with 18 and up, get a saw and cut it down. We tried. We're giving them an opportunity because they need to be responsible for themselves. And but I don't want to just do away with it. I would like to try it. We're gonna have the cameras up. Police officers gonna be patrolling. But what I'm saying is, and I'm serious about this, is that if we keep getting any problems that Mr. Gatlin be saying that was telling us, the only way to alleviate that, get rid of it. The big ones, 18 and up, not the small one now. Leave the small ones there. But the big, from 18 on up, they over there cursing, over there doing whatever. Hey, that's what the police for. Call us and then bring it back to council or the mayor. Hey, cut it down. That's just a firm believer there.
That makes sense,
Larry. I mean, that's just the way, that's my little 2 cents now. That's my little 2 cents. And that's my opinion, is to at least give them a chance. You know, we bringing this back over, 20, 30 years, I guess it's been gone. Might have been longer than that, I don't know. But, you know, things have changed, and I truly believe giving somebody a second chance. I do believe in that. And so I give them that second chance. And but if they don't want to act right, hey, we know how to take care of it. And we ain't going to waste no time doing it either. Now, that's my opinion.
So, Chief, the goals in the projects with the Sky Cop there, how many problems? Have you had many problems over there? How is that working over there?
The goals in what's that, East Side project? I'm trying to call it by its proper name.
East Side.
Bolivar Housing was very helpful with that. They did the goals. They also paid for the cameras. I know we've had a couple incidents over there, but all of them have been solved by the cameras. So, I mean, we do trespassing over there because it's Bolivar property. If you get into it, we serve you with a trespass notice. You can't come back. You come back, you go to jail. So there's ways of working it. Some people are going to get mad. The mayor's going to get phone calls, and y'all will get phone calls because they're going to go home and say, hey, I got kicked off I can't go back to the park. Well, it's because of the way you acted. So there's ways to work it. It's time consuming, and I don't know how much a new camera costs now. I'd have to check. We can put out temporary over there until this is going. The only other thing I might add, since I got called up here, is that Councilman McKinney was talking about cutting the goal down. I would have each goal with its own fence. You have problems with one, put a padlock on it. Because the goals are going to probably be metal posts. You can't just cut them down. So that's the only other thing I would add. But Sky Cops does help a lot. And if the people in the community calls, that helps a whole lot more because we actually know. And I got guys right now that we have special equipment for those cameras, and they can look at a tag number, pick out a gun using those cameras.
Chief, I wasn't literally saying cut it down.
I know what you meant. But that's why I was saying that would be
Okay, I
one
want to
of
make
the
it perfectly clear. I didn't mean to say,
I know what
didn't
you
wanna literally
meant.
say,
Take it down.
dismantle it, take it down. But if
Yeah.
you got a fence around it, then lock it up. I can
And
go with
I
that.
mean, I understand both sides. I've been a little kid. We go to a park and play. 16, 17, 8-year-olds gonna push us little kids out of the way. Think they own everything. So
Yeah, we don't want
I've been
that.
there for both ways.
Kids behind you, sound good.
Any other comments for the council?
Shay.
Yes, ma'am.
Can I say one more thing? It looks like we're gonna get the goals. And like I said, I'm okay with that. And you all know, I am for the youth at all times. But we all have to be responsible for our own youth.
Correct,
So when
correct.
it's time for Mr. Jones and the officers to come and do their job, we, as citizens in that community, we cannot complain because we said we agreed to this. But when it's time to be called over there, we don't want that kickback about you just calling or this is happening and that is happening. Like I said, it needs to be safe for the youth. I love basketball, played it, high school, college. I'm good with it. But we have to make sure the youth are safe. The ones who playing in the street, that is unsafe. I wanna see this park safe. I wanna see some more things out there for the little kids as well. Because we got the, what is that, the little slide jungle gym or whatever, swings, a merry-go-round. That's fine with me. I just want to make sure that when we put these basketball goals up, as a parent, my son 23, grown, he ain't gonna do everything right. He has not done everything right. Away from me, he may be a rascal. We as parents have to know that there will be some issues at this park that we as parents are going to have to step in, assist our police officers on. So if we're gonna decide to put that over there, and it ain't being of us from behind jerseys, but we're here, we're gonna have to get out and we're gonna have to take responsibility for some of the actions that occur, even if it's our children. Even if we talk to the other people in our behind jersey. I know I don't live over there, but I live over there. But if we talk to everyone else back there to get them to understand that this is going to happen and this is what we got to do to keep it. We can come to that agreement and I'm okay with that. But first, we have to make it safe. The parking that's hard. They're gonna block people's houses on the day. We need to have a better parking, I think. That the little space that they have, because you know teenagers drive. We're gonna have to do something about that parking. Just make it safe. That's all I'm asking. Just make it safe. And then for us, parents and the community and behind Jervis, or what is it called? What is
Blossom Park.
Blossom Park, the real name or whatever. We have to take responsibilities and keep it safe as well. But we don't want nobody being upset. We're not here to do anything or say we're not for our youth, because where I work at, I know what it looks like. I just wanna make sure that our youth are safe in their community when they are over there playing basketball.
Mr. Warner, I believe that's your name.
Shay.
Oh, Shay, okay, Miss Shay. I'm gonna have to concur with that. I think that's what Mr. Miller was saying up here, that the parents got to take some responsibility. I mean, that's just the bottom line. And that's just not only the park, crime. Police can't do it by themselves. It's gonna take the community. If you see it, say something, you know. And that's what solve crimes, when you see it. Police ain't gonna see it. But the community does, a few of them does anyway. So I totally agree with you on that one. That we need to, I don't know, we need to send letters or spread the word, or you got your little kid down there, you need to be down there. You know, especially a little kid, you know, you need to be down there, but that's another story that I can talk about. But I just said I agree with you, and that's basically what Ms. Miller was saying there. Appreciate y'all coming, though. I wanted to say at least the ones that did come out, I do appreciate it. Thank you.
I was also about to say thank y'all for, I had a lot of people that called and texted and couldn't come, but thank y'all for coming and voicing your opinions. And if it's okay, cause we don't need a vote or anything. Like I said, we could have just did it, but I wanted to have community input. If it's the consensus of the council, me and Mr. Ford will get together and we'll move forward on doing basketball goals and finish out the rest of the park back there, and hopefully next month or so, depending on time frame and ordering stuff, we'll have a nice opening and go back there and have a good time and celebrate the park opening up. So that means Mike gonna have to grill some. We can't.
Exactly, that's what that
You knew that was coming. All right, so, anything else on that, any other questions? But I'll definitely keep y'all informed and in touch on the process on where we at on everything.
Does that mean you speaking of 2 goals, one for the small kids, and what are you?
Well, what we was talking about doing was, having, I'd have to get with that, I don't know if it's enough room for 2, honestly. If we had to, we could do maybe one small and one big one, but my saying is what I'm saying, we're going with a regulation goal of a 10-foot basketball.
Yeah.
Cause I just want me to clear up something, I don't know if you guys realize this. What is the age on, they are playing on 10-foot goals, in here at what, 11, 10, some of them 9. So I'm finna say, like, we ain't got all them basketball championships from playing in 7-foot goals.
Right.
So, but they start a lot, the little kids just cause they in middle school, they're playing on regulation goals, so. That's what I'm saying we were moving forward with. If we can fit 2 over there, safely, we will try to do that, but I don't want to sacrifice the courts for a 7-foot goal, a 6-foot goal, and not have enough space over
I
there.
think if we're gonna put in basketball goals, we need to put in the right basketball goals. If we need to add some more things for the smaller kids, let's do that instead of spending money on a goal that's, not right.
And if you go over to the asphalt, it's hardly ever is anybody playing on the small
Yeah,
goal over there.
yeah.
Must
I mean,
have-
that's what they need to learn, is the regular one, and that's, as long as I've been up here, the 2 things that I hear most complaints about is getting jobs in here and doing something to give the kids something to do. So, I think if we're gonna do it, let's do it the right way.
And I just want to add, if we're gonna do this, Dad, is there gonna be a certain time of the night that the park would be closed?
Yeah, all our parks are open and closed at sunlight and sunset. That's every park in the city. Yeah, so we won't put up lights or nothing like that to have after hours or, no, every city park is open at sunrise, closed at sunset. So if it's like they do now, if somebody's at a park after hours, they go run them off. All right, that's all I had on that. Again, thank the community, thank y'all so much for coming out. Was there any other public comments outside of it? All right, moving on to standing committee reports on the BEA. The board approved the opening of a credit card account with the Bank of Fayette County. That'll be a limit of 5,000, and BEA and ANIS has reached 4,930 customers marked on internet sales with a take rate of 45%, which is real good, and that exceeds what they were looking for. So, all right, that concludes utility, and excited to have Mr. Knuckles here. He's been sick and been out, but he's back and better than ever, right? So.
Good evening, Council Mayor. Yes, so far. The Utility Board met September 3rd. We got in here the altitude valve over here on Lake Street. Tentatively was going to be delivered in about 2 weeks, but it got delivered, and we drained the tank today, and tomorrow we're going to replace it. So that's a blessing. Y'all will get to this at the end. We open the sealed bids for the 40 by 60 building we're going to have down there at the shop. The Blue Steel manufacturing out of Henderson was awarded that, and then we also are through with our annual fire plug flushing. And then the gas prices for this month is 68 cents.
Thank you, Mr. Knuckles.
Yes, sir.
Not to put you on the spot, but I forgot to tell you to mention this. If you guys have noticed over at the water plant, we have the solar panels installed, and have we flipped the switch yet?
We hadn't. They came and they've got some technical on their software they're working out, but it's supposed to be done this week, hopefully.
Okay.
But yeah, we're supposed to go back, go over to solar, and then it won't be 24 hours. It'll kick in and kick out.
So that'll help us a little bit over there on that.
Yeah.
I know, for the water plant. What's your
Water plant,
what's your
yeah.
monthly bill over there, Jim?
The utility bills run anywhere from 12 to 14,000 a month.
I
Not a
remember when
year.
Jim first saw that bill.
So that's supposed to cut that down. It's supposed to pay for itself in 8 years, and then I wouldn't say cut it in half, but cut it down tremendously.
So that we started talking about solar before COVID, I think. I know
Yeah.
Sheila was there, that's how long it's been, and we finally got that part done. They weren't able to do it at the, lagoon, but they was able to make it work and be
Yeah.
financially, sustainable, on the, water plant, so.
Yeah.
Good job on that, but I'm sorry to put you on the spot like that, I just forgot to tell you to mention that, so.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Mr.
All
Knuckles.
right, thank you.
Fire, Chief Price.
Good evening, everyone. My report. Total call, 117 calls. We had 111 in the city, had 6 in the county. Training hours, 194. Smoke alarm install was 12. Fire code inspection was 20. Engineer Draver delivered a 1664-hour certified firefighter training class. We got 2 new volunteer firefighters out of that class. CPR, we got 3 certified CPR instructor that one of them went down to Hickey Valley and recertified Hickey Valley Fire Department. Engineer Rush Kelly passed his EMR test, so he's a certified EMR. That give us a total of 7 EMR responding now. We have ran 526 medical calls this year already. 9/11 breakfast is 6 a.m. at Backwood. I think all you guys got your ticket. So what you do when you go up, don't pay, give them the ticket, and we, the fire department, going to pay for y'all breakfast that morning. Our 9/11 program will start at 8 o'clock at the fire station. So if you have time, if you don't have time to come after breakfast, come back to the station. We're going to do a very little short program for 9/11. September the 26th, I'm inviting you all to the Tennessee Firemen Association Conference open ceremony in Jackson at the Doubletree Hotel at 1:30. Our guest speaker going to be Lieutenant Governor Randy McInerney, and Secretary of State should be there also. That is my report.
Thank you, Chief.
Chief Price, one quick question. So for the firefighters who get the EMR, they get a bump in pay, right?
They do, yes.
What is that bump? Do you know?
What's it, 5,000?
That's a good bump.
Yeah.
That's what I know we did it, but I don't remember what it's
Yes.
5,000.
I was just curious. That's all.
Yes, they do, yes. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Police Chief Jones.
Good evening, everyone. My report is as follows. 709 calls of service, 170 citations, 16 accidents, 6 injury, 10 property damage, 104 arrests, special events, we did 12 task force shifts, and 296 hour training hours.
Thank you,
Any
Chief
questions?
Jones. Next, Parks and Rec, Mr. Ford.
Good evening, Mayor, Council.
Good evening.
Parks and Rec report on the following. The Adult Volleyball League registration will begin later this month on the 22nd. And we spoke already about the park at Blossom Lane. The playground area is complete. And we'll be adding a parking or walking trail in the near future. We began our youth soccer league this month, and the games will begin a week from today. And lastly, the renovation at the field on West Park is going quite well. That's my report.
It's looking good.
Thank you.
A lot of hard work going on down there. I see it. It looks
Just for
good.
the fences, well, they, got a little bit more left to paint. We got bleachers about to get ordered. Again, I just wanna say, we worked together with Mr. Ford, his team, as well as, the school system, Mr. Randy Hill, and, that's an example when we all work together with a common goal, we can get it done, so it looks real good. There's a
Thank
little more to the left, but we coming along. All right, thank you, Mr. Ford. Streets and sanitation, Mr. Mayfield. They cut down the tree down there. I got called and fussed out about that.
Where at?
They cut the tree down at the, park.
That was busting up the
That
concrete.
busted up the fence and concrete and everything else.
Big tree.
So, we took a picture of it.
Mr. Mayor, members of the council, department heads, public, I'm Jerry Mayfield, Bolivar Street Sanitation. We had 122.21 tons of residential. We had 277.43 tons commercial, for a total of 399.64 tons of trash total for the month. We had 52.76 tons of brush hauled in. We continue with our bush hogging and our mowing. We assisted with the West Park ball field renovation. We've done some digging and cutting a tree. And so here we'll open bids tonight on our dumpsters. So That's at the end, so.
Speaking of dumpsters, these 3 dumpsters over here, did someone run through the fence over here?
I think a tree fell.
Tree
over there.
fell.
Oh, was it a tree?
A tree fell, and we're waiting, we're trying to get everything else done. Instead of dedicating our time to that, we just put
Yeah.
dumpsters there.
I got
My
you.
guys put them there
I
to
just
block
saw
it.
when I was coming.
Very creative fence there.
It was the quickest,
I figured
That
someone.
was the quickest way to secure.
it was the quickest fence we could put up,
No,
so.
it makes sense. I'm
Yeah.
not against it. I saw it. I was like,
Yes, sir.
Well, yeah, no, they're gonna replace that whole fence over there.
got you.
Yeah.
And it's
And
right there at
clean
the
off
inter-
that,
it's right there at the intersection, so it looked like someone
That,
just.
that whole, you can't see it, but that whole section back on the back over there, but that bumps up to Mr. Cobb's, property, they're gonna clean that whole section. He asked for the weather to kill off some of the stuff, weeds and stuff back there. Evidently they scared of snakes, so.
And the snakes and the bugs, yeah, the bees and the snakes
Yellow
mainly.
jacket nests and all that stuff.
Yes,
so.
so,
We got dumpster opener.
we gonna do that at the end, or you gonna do it now?
We got, okay, I'm sorry, I realized that was on the thing. All right, well, thank you, Mr. Mayfield.
Thank you.
All right, library, you have a report from Miss Becky. I think she had some illness in her family. Next, zoning and compliance. And you got his report, and I'll let y'all know too, it's it's not about, it's dry enough, and to the slum committee, we going over there on by the park, what is that street over there? Maple. We're going over there to get that stuff done now. When we got ready to schedule it, Tate Road fell apart, so.
Yeah.
It's dry now, and that's coming soon, so y'all just be prepared. All right, go ahead, Mr.
It ought to
Parker.
be dry enough now, we can do it, I
Yeah.
promise. All right, you have my report, building consultations 10, building permits written 3, building inspections 3, plumbing inspections 2, mechanical inspections 2, courtesy notices 30. We did do a certificate of occupancy for Walmart for their new renovation. We also did one for the new liquor store up on the north side. And they're not quite completely finished, but to do their, what are they? Alcohol, Tobacco Commission, whatever, they had to have a CO in order to get it started. So we tentatively gave them one for that. And they're still working on that. They'll be finished very shortly.
Mr. Watkins.
Yes, sir.
Do we know what else is gonna be in that building? 'Cause it look like they got 3 or 4 doors up in the front.
It's gonna be it'd be two different businesses.
Oh,
The
yeah.
primary is the liquor store, which
Right.
occupies most of the store. On the north end, there will be something else later. Nothing right now, but later she's got
Maria
something
said
else
she
that'll be
wants
there.
somebody to bring her a good idea.
She wants somebody to bring her a good idea.
Yes,
Yeah,
well, or they wanna rent it, they'll build it out.
yeah. Yeah, she's kind of waiting on somebody else to kind of give her an idea, like you said, what they want to do, so,
Okay.
you know.
Thank
And if they don't, she'll put something there, I promise you.
Know that.
She don't leave any empty space.
Thank you,
Do we know what's gonna be in the building there at, used to be the Bolivar, Bulletin?
Yes,
At least the Bill's Flower Shop is.
yeah, they're moving over there.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Next, tourism and community development, Mr. Hill.
Good evening, council. We are continuing preparations for the bicentennial celebration, and we had just geared up on Small Town Big Christmas, so both of those coming quickly. The Timeless Treasures, which is our senior adult group, took a trip to Shiloh and to Hagee's last month. This coming up month, the trip will be October. The next one will be October. It's already full. We're going to Discovery Park, and so the bus is already full on that. Did want to let you know that I applied for a grant through the state of Tennessee for some funds for our senior adult program, specifically to buy a means of transportation, hopefully a 15-passenger bus, where we'll have 15 passengers for ourselves, and then maybe we can still rely on Southwest so we can expand how many we can carry from, right now we're at 12, so we could get almost 30 if we were able to expand that. And then there'll be some additional dollars. If we get all that we requested, there'll be some additional dollars for programming. This month, September 23rd, I think I didn't write down the date, I'm sorry, September 23rd, I believe, we're going to join up with Centennial Bank to do a class on fraud and scams for senior adults that's going to happen here at City Hall, and it will be open to anyone 62 and up that can come for that. It'll be a lunchtime deal. So that information should be coming out soon. Centennial Bank is working on putting that together. Additionally, I attended an MGO seminar, which was a citywide software with Southwest Development, and the Timbers hosted 2 events this past month, in addition to it being rented out for the computer class that's consistent every week.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That concludes standing committee reports. Don't have any old business. So moving to new business, we have bid openings for dumpsters. We'll start there. We got one bid. Just one. I was intending to ask you, Carol, to get the, you know what our budget is amount we do? I forgot. You don't know, Jared, D. I was intending to look at that. Huh? It said 10, 12, I think is what it is. So we have a bid from Waste Equipment for 8 cubic yard dumpster, $1,078 for 9, comes in a total at $9,702. And that's with us picking it up, and that fits in our budget amount of, I think it's 10,000, but it's under the budget amount of 10, and this is the only bid we got, and I wanna say we've been using these dumpsters last few years for a while now. So, is there any questions on that?
I'll make the motion, we approve it.
A motion to approve Waste Equipment.
Second.
Second by Ms., was it you, Carolina, Ms. Susan? Second by Ms. Ray. If you will cast your votes. All right, motion carried. I guess count Coach down, see, aye. All right, next, budget, bid award approval for sludge removal. This is a part of the ARPA money that we got, and this is to remove the sludge in cell one, cell one. Bid base amount of $720,580. The utility board, this comes with a positive recommendation from the utility board as well as our engineers, A2H, to remove the sludge from cell one at the lagoon.
How much was it budget for?
To use,
Was it budget?
it's under the budget amount. Well, it's on the grant. I don't know what the
Yeah,
full
the
grant amount is. Do you know that, Jim?
It's 1.3, I think. We got, well, it was, what did they, 800,000?
Yeah, 720.
It's 220,000 left on the table, but we're gonna spend it.
Yeah.
I'm hoping I can transfer it to the water plant, out of wastewater into drinking water.
So 1.5 million. Is that
From
what
the
you're
total,
saying?
right, yeah.
Yeah, right.
All right.
From the grant.
The grant.
His favorite word.
Right. Oh, yeah. Okay.
I'll make the motion that we approve it.
Second.
Oh, yeah, I'm
Mo-
sorry.
Motion by Mr. Williams, second by Mr. McKinney. Cast your vote.
Oh, it ain't our money. Okay.
Well, it's out.
Yeah,
Go, come back.
yeah.
Aye.
Get my money back.
All right.
Oh, we can get it.
I'm saying, Coach said aye. Motion carried. Next, bill approval for the utility shop. This, I think it's the same thing, you just gave it to me twice. This is coming out of the budget in the gas department. I think I'm shop doing y'all pipe and stuff in this, right?
Well, we put in equipment for the winter time that holds water 24/7, like our suction tanks and our sewer machines. The implements, when it's so cold, I mean, it takes it forever to get cranked.
And
Need to
this,
keep those other pieces of equipment, ready to go and warm.
this total building cost $73,706.18. This comes also with a positive recommendation from the gas department.
Who's it from?
Blue Steel Manufacturing
Out of Henderson.
out of Henderson.
They were low bid.
This was low bid.
Oh, low bid.
How much was Don expenses?
He was $5,000 higher.
So,
Here.
And we budget this is below the budget.
It's actually below half of it.
Oh, really?
That in.
Okay.
I'm gonna make the,
Go ahead.
so is Mr. Spence's bid still on the table though?
No, the board elected to go with the lowest bid in the board meeting.
My only thing is with that is Mr. Spence does a lot of work for the city. He's local. Blue Steel's a larger company, not from Bolivar. And if he's $5,000 more, I believe in shopping local if we can. He does a lot of business for us, a lot of business for the city.
I agree with you. I mean, that's just what the board decided on. Of course,
That was all
it's gonna
discussed
give
at the
that
board.
5,000 gonna go toward the electricity for us,
Yeah.
put in it, because that's not including wiring.
Yeah.
But, no, that's, they decided to go with the lowest bid.
Yeah,
I'll
that was
make a
all, that
motion
was all
we-
discussed at the board meeting about trying to shop local, but it was decided to go with the low bid.
I'll make a motion, we go with the lowest bid then.
I second it.
Motion by Mr. Kennedy, for Blue Steel, second by Ms. Miller. Sorry, Ms. Miller, how did I forget that? Any other special comment? If we cast a vote.
They decided to go with
I was trying to make sure I said his name right, Blue Steel. Cool. Motion carried. Last thing we got on here, I'll pass this around. If we didn't actually get their contract back in time, and I'll just literally, no, that's just one. That's why I didn't give it to you. That was a good piece of paper. I
Oh,
can
so
keep that
that's
for myself.
his.
So,
She got the good one.
so what this is this contract, well, it's no cost to it, but I am gonna ask you guys to approve this contingent upon the, once they get the contract, getting it to our attorney, make sure he's okay with all of it. But what this is the contract, the agreement that we have, we'll be going into agreement with Performance Services. And what they will basically be doing is providing a design bill on our projects where we, like right now, on a project, make a long story short, you guys know we'll get a grant or we decide we're gonna do a project and our budget is $500,000. Well, we'll have a meeting with the engineers and we'll put together what our plans are. Then we'll go out, put it out to bid and hope it comes in on the cost. If it is on the cost, then we go and then we do change orders and do all that. And what was $500,000 may end up being $750. What these guys do, they go in and instead of doing when we basically bid it out and just hope it's in budget, they start from the front end and work to design it to stay within our budget. I know some of y'all had time to talk with them at TML, but this is what this is from Performance Services. So I'm not asking for any money or anything like that. There's nothing attached to it other than the agreement to use them in the event, moving forward, if we have a project, whatever that project may be. Like right now with the YMCA, we've been going through what they call a CMAR construction company is doing it, which is a little better than what we do now. But we go back and forth on budgets and once we put a plan together, then we bid it out and hope it's on the budget. And if it is, we proceed. But if not, then we go back and cut it. And one project, well, you see how long we took to get to what we got on the YMCA project. This sort of can cut a lot of that out of the process. So that's what that is. We would have had the contract. They got tied up on with some of the other things with their attorney, the reason it was delayed. But I told them I would present that to y'all and ask that y'all would give me that approval to go into an agreement with them with the approval of our attorney, of course, looking over. But,
I moved them to go with Performance Services.
Let me,
okay, we
question,
got, yes, sir.
question first. How much they charge you? I mean,
They
I don't
don't-
wanna write a blank check to them.
Well, they
You know,
don't charge they're not charging anything. Their cost is included in the project. Just like an engineer, their percentages and all that, that's included in the project. So it'll be based upon the project, just like we do like that. Well, the thing we just approved for the sludge removal for A2H, their cost is in that.
I don't wanna give no blank check. Now, babe, I know what you're saying, but if they got a contract, they got a contract that they supposed to give us, can we wait till they give us a contract?
It's not gonna be any cost in it though.
Nothing to the city,
Not with the contract.
to them.
To them, the cost comes in the project. Basically, it's an agreement for us to do this design build process with them. So their cost is in the actual project. So like when we go and get like I'm just using the deal we just did with that approval for the sludge removal. A2H's cost is in the contract. That stuff is already set with the project. If we don't do this sludge removal project, we won't pay A2H. So when we get ready to go and build, I don't know, a fire department, we're not about to do that, Lynn. Look, he jumped up. He ain't gonna listen the whole time. When we get ready to go build a fire department, their contract with their cost, though the cost associated with this will be in there. So what you're talking about money wise is not in, that's nothing to do with our agreement to actually bring them on the table and use them.
So what is the well, we don't know what the contract was said. What is the basis of the contract on?
Saying that we're gonna use them to do a design build in the event that we wanna use them. We have an agreement that they're gonna do the design build process, hire the engineers, finalize the project, bid the project, and once we get ready to do that, the cost for that is associated with every project.
Okay. As long as if we're gonna do it, I mean, I just wanna make sure that we're not writing like a blank check or nothing like that, cause I don't have a price on it. I know what you're saying, but I don't have a price on it. But if it's not costing the city money, I guess indirectly or directly, however you wanna put it, I have no problem with that. But when it started talking about the city paying, and we don't sign the contract, and we don't know what it's gonna be, I don't wanna bite out,
No, this is basically like when we request engineers and statements of qualifications and all that, just like when we bring the attorney on, it's the same process. The price is based on that project. So once we get ready to do that project, those numbers are in that project. We won't use, like, with us having this agreement, they won't send us a bill for anything, because they're not doing anything until we bring them on to do that. So that's the thing. But I can assure you, it won't be any cost associated with them just being on the agreement.
Okay.
I think the biggest difference in it is there's a cost whether we use them or the other people. The only biggest difference in it is that these people right here, they're not gonna come back and say, hey, we're gonna charge you $200,000 more, and the other company basically can do change orders and stuff. That's the only difference, really.
Yeah.
But the cost is still there. The other people are still getting their money.
They're gonna get theirs
They're
like
gonna
each
get their money
price.
just like these people are, but these people aren't gonna keep coming back and asking for more and more. Whatever the price is, what they're gonna work within.
And if that goes over budget, they eat the cost on it.
Right.
We actually had a dinner with them while we were
Yeah,
there.
they
It's a really good company.
Yeah, they presented a presentation. I thought you were there, but you weren't there.
Me?
If it was
No,
him,
Larry wasn't there.
He said he finna say if it was a dinner, I was there.
You missed that dinner, man.
might be bad. My goodness.
Yeah, they really broke it down. and
Right.
explained
It
So
might have
that's
been
why I was, that's why I
might have
was
been another meeting I was in.
You was at another dinner.
No.
Any other questions on that?
No.
So I moved to be
I'm sorry.
accepted. Do we have to do that or not?
Yes, I didn't hear you. I'm sorry. So we have a
I
motion
moved
by
that
Ms.
we use performance services.
We have a motion from Ms. Carolina, second from Ms. Ray. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Do we have anything else? Is it? All right.
Mayor, can we get just a quick update on the YMCA, just what's going on with that?
Yes,
Just really
US,
quick.
everything's turned in. We're waiting on USDA now. Basically, we turned in all of the plans, all of that stuff, and now we're waiting on USDA to get the approval for the appropriation. Once that happens, then we'll be ready to move forward.
Do we have a timeline on when they're thinking, or?
What was it, 30 to 60 days or something like that? 30 days ago. So,
USDA?
yeah.
We should know by the end of the month.
Awesome. Yeah, I saw it. I was just curious.
I still want to see what the
Fiscal year ends
final,
September 30th.
what
So
we
that's
ended
not
up
pushing it
with.
through.
Well, once, yeah.
Under the, but, what our $5 million, what we get for that.
Once they get their part, then we'll.
The funding done by the 30th.
Okay.
They're still, I told them to figure out a way to put the pool indoor.
I sure hope we can do that, because flopping around in the water a couple of months out of the year is good, but a year-round pool, an indoor pool can be life-changing for people from PT and, for swim team possibly.
It's a lot more.
There's just water aerobics, things that we could be
Opens up a whole
doing
lot more doors.
year-round.
Yep.
I think
I
that
agree.
the cost effectiveness of that is more than just
A
2
water
months.
pool.
Yes. All
Anything else? The motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Motion by Mr. McKinney is a second. Second by Mr. Williams. All in favor, say aye. Any opposed? It's time to celebrate Bolivar's bicentennial. With historical events, community worship, a carnival, a gala, a barbecue and music festival, and so much more. It's going to be a great celebration. Visit Bolivar200.com for a list of festivities. We invite you to join us as we celebrate the past and look forward to a bright future for Bolivar.